I grew up on the original Top Gun film. When the second one came out, I had my reservations about it, and they had me in the first part. They really did. When they started introducing all the diverse characters and the women, I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be a woke ass film." And then it turned into a really good film that really wasn't woke. And it looks like they're going for number three. Paramount Pictures reportedly greenlights third Tom Cruise film for Maverick. Co-writer Tom Cruise yet to sign on. And that's the only part I'm concerned about, is Tom Cruise isn't on it yet. But otherwise, I think this might actually be a good film. It really depends. It could go either way. But I'm actually excited to see another movie. It appears moviegoers will soon be looking to the skies once more as Paramount Pictures has greenlit a third entry into the Tom Cruise's high-flying Top Gun franchise. First reported as in development by the Puck's Matthew Maloney. Baloney. On January 11th, the threequel's first draft is supposedly currently being worked on by Top Gun Maverick co-writer Aaron Kruger, who, in addition to helping pen the 2023 Academy Award winner, is perhaps best known for being the sole scribe behind the Transformers Dark of the Moon and Transformers Age of Extinction. Both those movies were shit. Not so excited now. Per Deadline's recap of Baloney's paywalled scoop, the film is currently looking to reunite the aforementioned Cruise with Maverick co-stars Miles Teller and Glenn Powell under the watchful guidance of producer Jerry Bruckheimer and David Ellison. Maverick director Joseph Kosinski is also supposedly being looked at as either director or serve as an additional producer on the film. However, as of writing, it appears that none of the creatives have thus far committed to Paramount's next sortie. Yeah, so all the people that made the movies good haven't signed on to it yet. That's why I'm skeptical. I really hope it's good. I want to watch good movies. But until we get more of what we're used to for the good stuff, I have our reservations. Interestingly, this news of Paramount's parent moving to Top Gun 3 comes just 2 days after it was announced that the franchise star had signed a deal with Warner Brothers Discovery to help the latter studio jointly develop and produce original and franchise theatrical films starring himself in 2024. And that's where we get to my second article. Warner Brothers Discovery partners with Tom Cruise to develop new slate of original and franchise films. Studio reportedly hoping deal results in Edge of Tomorrow sequel. So it looks like we're getting a lot more Tom Cruise. And I know Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 didn't do great, but it wasn't a bad movie. I think it could have dropped off at a different time in the movie versus where they ended the film, but it really wasn't a bad movie. I think it just released at a bad time. So I'm actually looking forward to, if Tom Cruise is in this, I hope he has some sort of oversight and control in it, because I don't want to see any of this nonsense come into good movies. I like good movies. I really do. And you guys hear it when I see something that looks absolutely fantastic. I make a video, I'm like, I'm fucking excited about this shit. So anyway, I'm going to quit rambling. Read some of the article. As announced by the studio on January 9th, this team up will see the Edge of Tomorrow star working with Warner Brothers co-chairs and CEOs Michael DeLuca and Pam Abdi to jointly develop and produce original and franchise theatrical films starring Tom Cruise. Further, in service of better facilitating the work, this partnership will also net Cruise and his team their own office spaces within Warner Brothers. So they're going to have their own space to work in. They can tell everybody to fuck off. That's great. I really hope they do that. All right, so of course they put out their PR statement. We're thrilled to be working with Tom Cruise, an absolute legend in the film industry. Our vision from day one has been to rebuild the iconic studio to the heights of its glory days. And in fact, when we first sat down with David Zaslav to talk about joining the Warner Brothers Discovery team, he said to us, we're on a mission to bring Warner Brothers back. Are you, though? Because I think everybody remembers the garbage you've been giving us. I'm not sure that's true. But, maybe they're not going the Disney route. Maybe they see that they're hemorrhaging money and nobody's watching their shit. And they're like, what if we just actually gave somebody who made good movies that people watched, creative control to make a bunch of stuff for us. Maybe. We'll see. We have the best resources, storytelling IP, and the talents in the business, and we need to bring Tom Cruise back to Warner Brothers. Today, that becomes a reality, and we are one step closer to achieving ambition. We couldn't be more excited to welcome Tom back to the Warner Brothers and looking forward to bringing more of his genius to life on screen in the years ahead. So the article goes on to say, while the partnership news may come as a bit of a surprise to audiences given Cruise's long-standing relationship with Mission Impossible and Top Gun franchise owners Paramount Pictures, according to a supposed source who spoke to The Hollywood Reporter, Kim Masters, this relationship has been actively crumbling in recent years. Tension have gotten higher between Tom and Paramount as relates to budgets and collaboration. He doesn't send script pages, doesn't let them see dailies. He used to be very responsive on the budget. That changed on the last Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning. Oh, I can't blame him. Like, wait, he sends the script in, he sends the daily reports, and they're like, add more women, make it more diverse. I wouldn't show him shit either. I'd be like, fuck off, wait till the movie's done. Further, though Warner Brothers Discovery and Cruise have yet to provide any details regarding their future project plans at this time of their partnership announcement, Masters was apparently able to glean from her sources that DeLuca and Abdi have also hoped to lure Cruise back for a follow-up to the 2014 Edge of Tomorrow, which the studio has already had in development before they took over. But in light of the radio silence regarding the deal's specifics, whether or not this desired sequel to one of the few good Western live-action adaptations of Japanese work, in this case Hiroshi Sakurazaka and Yoshido Abe's late novel All You Need Is Kill, ever comes to fruition ultimately. Okay, I don't care about this. So I absolutely hope this deal goes through. I absolutely hope he's working on all these originals and films and doing everything he possibly can to make these the best movies they can, because we don't get good movies anymore. And I think this is another little ray of hope, just another little ray, because regardless of how much he's in that weird cult thing, he does make good movies. I mean, he's made some bad ones, let's be honest, but he generally makes good movies. So I'm excited to see what comes out of this. I'll have my reservations until I start watching the what comes out of this, what shows and movies come out, but I think they're going to be good. I'm excited to see these, and I'm definitely excited to let you guys know how they end up. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Are you excited to see Tom Cruise taking over production of a lot of Paramount films? Do you think he'll do a good job? But while you're there, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, to make sure you share this one out. But until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.